Hi Lafayette, I'm Mayor Jamie Harkins, and I'm reaching out to you today to ask for your continued compliance with the COVID-19 stay-at-home order that was issued by our governor and extended to April 26th, and your diligence to continue following public health best practices to make sure you and your loved ones stay safe and our healthcare workers can treat all who become sick. Everyone in Lafayette has the ability to make a difference to slow the spread of this virus. This is about our great community and how we show up for each other. Data is starting to reflect that we are making a difference, but now is exactly the wrong time to ease up on our practices. In fact, now is the time to double down and make sure that we don't give the virus anywhere to spread. I want everyone to stay healthy, and with your help we can. I recognize that this is really hard. I'm struggling right along with you all, and I know that this weekend is a holiday weekend for many, one that we like to spend with our extended families. There will be time for those get-togethers in the future, but for now, we really need to celebrate in new ways in our homes. We all have a lot of questions about COVID-19, so I thought it would be helpful to share some answers to some of the more frequent questions we get at the city. So what should I do if I feel sick, and can I get tested for COVID-19? So if you start to feel unwell, it is extremely important to stay isolated and not leave your home except for medical treatment. Call your healthcare provider to discuss your symptoms and get advice on managing them. Most people are able to recover at home. You will probably wonder if and how you can get tested. Unfortunately, not everyone with symptoms will be able to get tested, as there are still limited test kits available. Call or email a telehealth line, a nurse line, or your healthcare provider, and if they recommend you get tested or get care, follow their advice before going to any health facility. Do not go to the emergency room to get a test for COVID-19 unless you are having a medical emergency. With this virus, that means severe respiratory symptoms like shortness of breath or difficulty breathing. Do call 911 or go to an ER if you are having a medical emergency. Be sure to tell the dispatcher about your symptoms when you call. What can I do to protect myself and my family from getting COVID-19? Right now, it is so very important for everyone to follow the state's stay-at-home public health order requiring all Coloradans to leave your house only for essential activities. And you should only make those trips when they are truly essential. A newer part of the state's recommendation is to also cover your mouth and nose with a cloth mask whenever you leave the home. It's easy to make a mask with no sewing. Believe me, I do not have those skills. With something like an old t-shirt, a bandana, or we found some old pillowcases we're going to use. Even with your face covered though, it is still critical to follow what we've all been doing all along. This includes frequently washing your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, covering your coughs and sneezes, and avoiding touching your face, especially your eyes, nose, and mouth, with unwashed hands. You can enjoy exercise and time outdoors, but please obey park closures and follow the required 6-foot distancing requirement. Can a person with COVID-19 spread the disease without having any symptoms? The quick answer is yes. While the majority of the COVID-19 spread is through symptomatic cases, new research is showing that there is significant transmission by people who do not have symptoms or ever get sick. This is why Governor Polis asked that all Coloradans wear non-medical cloth masks when outside their home. Wearing a mask can help your own health, but more importantly, it prevents carriers of the virus who may or may not have or ever get symptoms from spreading it to others in the community. My mask protects you, and your mask protects me. We're in this together, and we all need to play our part. What are the essential activities I can leave my house to do? So the statewide executive order currently in place requires all of us to stay at home and take extreme steps to avoid contact with people outside of our household. Individuals may only leave their residence to perform essential activities. These are some examples, but please be sure that you're not unnecessarily leaving your home. The only way we are going to stop the spread of the virus is if everyone takes responsibility to limit contact with others. You may go out to obtain food and other household necessities like medicine, go to and from work if you are a critical employee. You can seek medical care or go out to care for dependents or pets or a vulnerable person in another location. Or finally, to participate in outdoor recreation at a legally mandated distance of 6 feet or more from other people. So full details of the state's stay-at-home order are at covid19.colorado.gov. After reading through this order, if you still have questions or are unsure about a specific situation, you can email them to cohelp@rmpdc.org, or you can call 303-389-1687. What is in this new federal stimulus bill? So the recently signed bill called the CARES Act provides a lot of direct aid to individuals. This includes direct cash payments to all citizens of the United States up to $1,200 for individuals and up to $2,400 for couples filing joint tax returns, with an additional $500 per child under the age of 17. These payments should be issued in the coming weeks. The bill also greatly expanded unemployment benefits, including allowing self-employed individuals and 1099 workers to receive these benefits. It created a 6-month suspension of federally owned student loan payments, with no interest being accrued during that time, and created a small business program along with funding for hospitals, states, and more. What should I do if I can't pay my rent or mortgage or other bills? I know this is a big worry for a lot of people in Lafayette. It is very important for you to communicate early and often with your landlord or your creditor about your situation, and hopefully a flexible arrangement can be made, such as a payment plan or a temporary rent reduction. Landlords will not be able to evict tenants, though, even for non-payment of rent, until after May 31st. Property owners may also be able to obtain leniency on their mortgage payments depending on their type of mortgage, which would therefore relieve pressure to receive your rent payment. As I mentioned before, state unemployment insurance has been greatly expanded, so tenants may be eligible for these benefits even if they weren't before, and we should all see the federal direct financial aid payments soon as well. We have resources on the city's website, including info about local rent and mortgage assistance programs at cityoflafayette.com/COVID-19 under housing. Another good resource is the Colorado 211 line, which is a multilingual service connecting people to resources across the state. No matter what you need right now, you can go to 211colorado.org, dial 211 on your phone, or text your zip code to 898-211. This continues to be a very fluid situation, and as it evolves, we at the city are absolutely committed to being accessible to residents and providing you with up-to-date information and resources. It is so important right now for all of us to follow the public health requirements to stay at home, maintain social distancing, and limit our exposure to others. This will keep our community safe and ultimately minimize the duration of this epidemic and the disruption to our daily lives. In all of this, know that your city is here for you. Please visit our COVID-19 website to stay up to date on information and resources at cityoflafayette.com/COVID-19. Thank you, stay healthy Lafayette, and cannot wait to hear you howling again tonight. Bye.